The fuck?
I need an adult. Ew. No, yes.
What?
Oh, are we starting?
Now.
Boo!
Ah!
I wasn't trying to scare you, Lucy.
Well.
I was trying to scare our audience because they need to be prepped and ready
For what?
for our Spoopysode.
Oh.
Our first ever Spoopysode.
Welcome.
I don't know if it's going to be very spooky, though.
Spoopysode.
Spoopysode. I think that's probably a better word for it.
I like that.
I think there's going to be spooky aspects of it.
Sure.
But honestly, I'm very deathly afraid.
You don't do spooky.
I don't do spooky. My friends are trying to get me to go to Freight Fest at Six Flags.
I can't do that.
I can't do it. I told them that unless, because have you heard that there are places that are now doing the necklaces that say like deathly afraid and they like light up and stuff?
That's smart.
And so the scare actors won't scare those people.
I like that.
I like that too.
I need that.
But here's what I'm a little bit like about is that it costs like $20.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and so I'm kind of like,
You can't market people's fear.
No, because also, but here's the thing, is if it weren't for the necklaces, I would not be going to your park.
No. So now you're just charging me a fear tax.
Yes. So so you give me the necklace and that gives me reason to go and spend $60+ at your park. But in order to go and spend the $60 at your park, I now need to spend another $20 in order to get a necklace.
Fuck that.
I know, so I'm kind of like,
I would be protesting that.
I'm kind of like not thrilled about it.
Like, that's shitty.
Because truthfully, I don't really want to go that bad anyway.
Like, I'd make my own.
Make your own necklace?
Yeah.
Don't scare me, but probably if they see that, I don't know. Do you think that the scare actors would be more or less inclined to scare you?
Depends on if they're an asshole.
Well, and here's the thing too, is that some people, their reaction to Friar
Tuck?
I was trying to say fear and scared at the same time.
Frared.
Is like, whoop-ha, like violence, you know? You almost made me drop my croissant. And so if I were a scare actor and somebody clearly didn't want to be scared, there would be like a little thought.
They're gonna like reflex punch me.
Yeah, is this person gonna punch me?
Yeah. No, okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys about the biggest haunted house that I've been to. And I think I've probably talked about this before on the podcast,
Maybe.
but I don't know. But it was in high school. It was called Erebus, and it was like, if you didn't go, like, you were lame. Like, you had to go.
I don't think that I would have gone. I think I would have been lame.
I mean,
No, that's not true. I don't know. I went to baby haunted houses when I was in high
this
school.
thing was huge.
I don't know if I would have had the balls to do it.
Like, they took over a warehouse, and they had, like searchlights, like spotlights that would go up into the sky, and you could see it from miles away.
It's like, what is that one, Cutting Edge? Is that one in Texas? It's like the big one that when the radio used to be a thing.
I mean, probably. I don't know.
And it would be like, Cutting Edge.
And they would do the same thing with Erebus.
Erebus. It's so like cliche.
I know. But so I went with my best friend at the time and her boyfriend and her boyfriend's brother, whom I had never met before.
Okay.
I feel so bad because I used that poor guy as a meat shield the entire time. Like, I just hid in his, and I was like clutching onto his jacket for dear life. I probably didn't say more than 2 sentences to this kid.
Well, I mean, okay, but he was older than you, right?
Honestly, I don't actually know.
I was gonna be like, if he was older than you, then he probably like was taking over the role of like protective big brother.
In the vicinity of our age, but I don't know where he fell. But he was a champ. He took it.
Nice.
He took it well. I really appreciate him. I really could have used one of those necklaces because, like, I'm one of those people that's terrified, and it's obvious that I'm terrified, and so they always target me.
Yeah, but I also feel like you can't go into a haunted house if you're scared to death.
I had to.
no.
I
I would not have. I would have. Nope. Mm-mm. You know, and that's something that I have never even really been embarrassed about, too, is like when somebody is trying to peer pressure me into like watching a scary movie
Oh,
or
I would fall for that too.
no. There were scary movies that I would watch. I mean, I still will watch scary movies, but like possession movies, nope.
No.
The what's that big one? You know, the big one with the doll that everyone's talking about.
Yeah,
Everybody's seen it. I have never seen it. I refuse to watch it.
I haven't seen it.
I'm not going to watch it. I've had so many people be like, "Come on, you got to." No.
No.
No, I'm
No,
not
thank
watching
you.
it.
No, thank you.
It's not happening.
My sister and my dad, they love scary movies. They love horror films. And so what they would do is anytime I would like go on a like a Girl Scout trip or whatever
Mhm.
with my mom, because my mom was our troop leader or one of them, they would just get a bunch and they would have a horror movie marathon the entire time we were gone because I couldn't handle it.
My dad tried to kind of like desensitize me.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you about what he did after he made me watch The Grudge?
No?
So he had me watch. So in his head, when
Uh-huh.
I would come to visit, we would go to Blockbuster.
Love Blockbuster.
Yep.
Miss Blockbuster.
I don't know if it was actually Blockbuster. Wherever it was a video rental store, right?
Yeah.
And
That idea.
we would get horror movies, and most of them he had already seen. So he was
could,
like kind of
filter.
trying to pick them out for me. And he decided to pick The Grudge one year. And I don't know why he decided that, because I was fairly young, but I was also so scared.
Yeah.
So scared. And so we watched this movie, and truthfully, I didn't even really watch that much of it.
Yeah.
But I watched enough to get the gist, okay? And
I don't think it takes much.
no. And that little, so first of all, the one scene that I super remember is the chick in the shower.
Uh-huh.
And she's washing her hair, and she reaches back, and there's a hand in her hair. And every once in a while, I'll be in the shower, and I'll be like, "Ooh."
There's like a Tumblr, I think it's a Tumblr post, but it has to be. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's just talking about they moved into this new house, and it's like a teenage girl or whatever, and her hand is like she's asleep in bed, and her hand is like over the edge of the bed, and she feels hair and thinks it's her dog, so she starts scratching it and finds out that it's a person that had been like living in their walls.
Wait, is this real life?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, because that is a thing, though.
But like that terrifies me.
Yeah.
Like that idea.
Yeah. No, that's a thing. It's called like frogging, I think. Wait, okay, pause. Let me finish telling you what my dad does, and then we'll get back to this because it's really freaky. Okay, so you know that sound that she makes, like the little throat noise thing? So in my dad's house, there's like those vent systems.
Yes.
Right? That you can like talk to each other through the vents.
Yes.
And so he would go to one of the ones that would go to my room, and he'd just make the sound.
No.
To my bedroom.
No, that's so mean.
Yeah, and my poor Michelle.
Yeah.
She's the one who had to deal with me. She's the one who had to go make me feel better because I was like freaking the fuck out. And all it's like I just have it's like ingrained in my brain is her going, Barry.
Yes.
I love it.
Well, and okay, like father, like son, because you know what Kellen's favorite thing to do is? I don't know where he found it, but he found this video, and it was specifically to freak me out. He found this video on YouTube of these like little ghost girls.
Okay.
Going, play with me. I want to play. And he'll like wait until it's the middle of the night, like in the dark, and then he'll play it just to freak me out because I don't do ghost children. I don't.
No, ghost children there's something weird
Or
about
he'll like
ghost kids.
He'll like get up all close to me, like right next to my ear, and go, "Play with me, Lucy. I want to play." And I'm like, "Stop it!"
So freaky. No, ghost children are really freaky. I don't mess with them. There's just something because it's like kids are supposed to be innocent.
Well, and I feel like though, at least in like media and stuff, they're always evil.
Well, yeah, because why would you have a ghost child if it's like a good ghost child? You know what I mean?
In a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like doesn't
But
really
they're
add
so
to the plot.
creepy.
Well, no, because I watched one where the ghost child wasn't evil. Haunting of Hill House.
I haven't seen it.
It's a series on Netflix. That one's pretty creepy, but it's pretty good.
But the ghost child's not evil?
No.
Does it help them?
No, I think she's just there to play with their son.
Oh.
They're like, no, wait. Oh, no, I was totally wrong. She's not a ghost. She's real.
She's a real child.
She's a real child. Whoops. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I did, but I forgot.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
But no, they're always evil.
Yeah, for the most
And they
part.
do that like sinister little giggle.
Well, they do that thing where they like look down and then they like look
No,
up.
no, I don't. No.
And they've
no.
got like my mom growing up. She said that I was sleepwalking. I don't think that it was sleepwalking. I think that I just was like
Possessed.
no. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. No. I think that I just was like sleepy walking.
Okay.
Like I would like have a bad dream and then I would sleepily walk into my mom's room.
Yeah.
But
No, I definitely think toddlers do that.
oh, for sure. And I had this stuffed animal. It was like a bunny, okay? And I would hold her by her ear.
Was it electricity?
No. She was my first one. It's Lisa.
Okay.
Electricity, she had to be retired pretty early
Okay.
on into my childhood.
Well, you loved her.
I still have her.
I know. That's
I
why
still
I
have
know
both
her.
of them. Yeah. No, it's Lisa, the one with like the long bunny ears.
Yes.
So I would hold her by her bunny ear. Next to me,
Yeah,
okay?
that's like the
And-
classic creepy.
I know, and I would go into my mom's room and Mom, let me sleep with you. and so she told me that she'd just be like, get in bed. Like said she was like terrified.
Yeah.
But I had like the memories of like going down into her room and being like, Mom, let me sleep with you. But
Yeah.
in my mind, I was saying, hey, Mom.
I wouldn't even say anything. I would just force my way into bed with
Oh,
them.
no, my mom would get pissed. If she woke up and found me in her bed, shit, that's not something that
Unless I like couldn't find a spot, then I'd be like, Mom, move.
That's honestly what I should have done.
Move.
Oh, well.
Scoot.
Yeah. No, frogging. I think that's what it's called.
I can't. It makes my skin crawl just thinking about it.
Did you know that that's a real thing?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's like a real thing that has happened to people. So like those people who have like attics and stuff
Like I've heard about people like finding out that someone's living in their house, but not like
in their house.
yeah, like in their attic or like in a crawl space or
Yeah, but they'll like crawl
through
in
the walls.
I mean, in a lot of like old houses and stuff, I know that there's like little pathways and stuff, but most of the time, I would say more just like attics, less walls. But that's still freaky.
That's so
Could you imagine if there was
creepy.
somebody just like sitting with their head like right in front of that bed right now watching
No,
it? You're welcome. Have fun sleeping tonight.
I don't want it.
I mean, if I'm being like totally fair though, like your guys' attic space is open, so.
Don't remind me.
I'm just saying.
But also, from what Kellen says, it is so hard to move around up there.
Yeah, no, nobody could actually live up there.
Like, that would just sound smooth. And it would be so hot.
it would not be fun. There's
Like-
also probably definitely critters up there.
Oh, for sure.
Sure.
But, like, the AC guy, because our furnace is up there. So, like,
Yeah.
he has to go up there to, like, do the servicing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I always feel so bad for him because he comes out and he's just drenched in sweat.
Oof.
Like, I don't think anybody could actually live up there.
No, they wouldn't have a good time for sure.
Like, do you want a soda or a water or something?
He's like, just let me get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm done now. Yeah. Well, we actually have some spooky stories prepared today.
We do.
Um,
Do you want me to go first?
well, here's the thing. I do have spooky stories, but like yours is way cooler.
I think that's subjective.
No. I think your story is way cooler. I'll start with my Victoria story.
Yeah.
Because I have two different kind
When
of
I've
stories.
heard things about Victoria. Like I've heard it's super creepy.
Here's the thing. Is it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Victoria was one of those places where I was like, man, if I like had the money to retire here,
Yeah.
I would retire here because it's just well, for starters, there's street performers everywhere.
Oh, I know you
I
love street
I am
performers.
such a sucker for street performers. I really am. And but I guess because it's like it's an island
Yeah.
and something about it being some sort of like bowl.
A bowl?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what. We went on a ghost tour
Okay.
while we were there, and the lady said something about it being a bowl,
Okay.
and that makes more ghosty energy.
Like get stuck there?
Maybe.
That makes sense.
Sure. I don't totally remember. I wish that I did, but I don't totally remember. But the ghost walk was really cool. There wasn't like it was mostly just like stories about like this hotel and whatever, blah blah blah. It was really cool. And then they had like the little gimmicky room at the end where they were like, this room is super haunted. And even though like it definitely wasn't, I was still like scared shitless to go in the room. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
My little brothers are like, dude,
It's fine.
it's fine. So, anyways, we were in Victoria because my cousin was getting married,
Okay.
but it was a no kids wedding. So
Mm.
I had to stay home with my little brothers.
Okay.
And we were just like hanging out, chilling, having a good time. I was doing their makeup. And then we heard footsteps above us, and nobody was supposed to be upstairs. But it was like hard footsteps, and then we started hearing like people talking. Yeah, it was super spooky, and it wasn't just like in my head because like I froze, my brothers froze, and we were like,
That's creepy.
"Did you hear that?" Yeah, it was really freaky. But other than that, I mean,
They're here.
I don't think it was like I didn't feel like Victoria was like negative energy haunted really.
No, I think it's just they're like they have to expend less energy to be there,
Yeah.
and so there's just more of them.
Yeah.
So like I think you're gonna get both,
Probably.
but it's just a higher percentage.
Yeah, it just felt like more presence.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I think so.
Bowls will catch stuff.
Yeah. Like a little skate park for ghosts.
Yeah,
You know?
that's cute.
Yeah. Okay, now you go.
Well, I want to go visit there sometime
Yeah, okay.
because that sounds cool, and I want to go on a ghost walk.
Yeah, Victoria's sick, dude.
Like, and the other place I would want to do that is New Orleans because I've heard
Yes.
crazy stuff about New
Yes,
Orleans.
I have wanted to do that too.
Like, that sounds so cool.
Yes. Agreed.
Facts. We're gonna do that. Okay.
Okay.
So my story, I guess I'll give you a little bit of context. Because my story is not actually, it's my dad's experience. It's not my personal experience. But
Okay.
so what you need to know for this story is that on my mom's side of the family, going back like 8 generations or something like that, they were pirates, like in England.
Like, give me your booty?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were based out of, it's in Rye. It's this building called the Mermaid Inn. And I've actually been there. It's really cool. It's actually like a historical.
Wait, where is it?
In Rye, England.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a historical landmark now.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's hella haunted.
Nice. Is that like why it's like, is it like, what am I trying to say? Is it a haunted attraction or is it just a landmark that is also haunted?
that one?
Okay.
So it was like a tavern inn kind of situation, and there's you can find like the old smugglers' holes where they would like hide their booty and stuff. And so yeah, we've got a bunch of family history there, which is really cool. I'll have to ask because there's a picture of me there.
Okay.
I'll have to ask my mom to find it. Anyway, so yeah, we've got these pirates. There's actually a Disney movie about it.
What?
I think it's called like, hey guys, future Lucy here. So this is awkward. In the spirit of full disclosure, I may have gotten the name of that movie completely wrong. Like really wrong. Like not even close. So we're gonna try again here. But it's actually called The Scarecrow of Romney Marsh or something
See,
like
this
that.
is why I had to go first, was because even I didn't even know the context of this story. I just knew the gist of it.
Yeah.
And I knew that it was going to be cooler. But what the fuck, Lucy?
And I haven't actually seen it, but my grandma just told me that that's what that movie was about. Was like an event that our family was involved in.
That's so sick.
Yeah, it's really
We'll
cool.
have to watch it.
I know. I want to.
Family history lesson.
/ Disney movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got like these guys in our history, right? And so when we're going to fast forward to when my parents first got together.
Okay.
They were living with my grandparents, my mom's parents at the time,
Okay.
in their house, and had a new baby.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad went downstairs in the middle of the night to make a bottle, and we have a picture, which I can actually show you guys.
Please do.
Of one of the main pirates that was at the foot of the stairs. Like when you're going down the stairs, you're facing it.
This is the picture?
And this is him. Like he's got a little earring and everything.
He looks snazzy. Look, I don't know if this is disrespectful to say, but like...
I don't remember what his name was. I'll have to ask. But so we have a picture of him there, right? And so my dad goes downstairs to make a bottle, and he gets next to the kitchen, there's like a formal dining room.
Okay.
And in the dining room, he sees ghost of
Him?
my pirate grandfather.
That's sick.
Sitting in a rocking chair, smoking a pipe,
Nice.
rocking back and forth. And he was like, okay. And I was like, did he do anything? And he was like, well, he was just like mean mugging.
Sizing him up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he like skedaddled back upstairs.
Yeah. Wait, did he get the bottle?
I don't actually know. But I was like, how'd you know it was him? And he's like, well, you've seen the picture at the bottom of the stairs.
It looked just like him.
Yeah. I was like, that's crazy.
That's so
Because
cool.
like I had heard this story multiple times before, but I had never known that it was him. I just thought he saw a ghost.
Oh.
And so, yeah, just recently I found out it was the pirate.
That's really cool.
I'm just like,
He's
that's
just checking in.
yeah.
He's just like, who is this person that my
Many great granddaughter
is married to?
Yes.
Is shacking up with.
Yeah, he's just checking in on her.
Yeah, he's just making sure. But you know what? He was probably sitting there like, he's going to get a bottle in the middle of the night.
Yeah, right.
You'll do.
I'll take it.
You're acceptable, I suppose.
Put my eyes on you.
Wish he had an eye patch.
But yeah,
That's really cool.
it's also kind of cool to know that like he's just keeping an eye on us.
Yeah. Well, I feel like because you talked about in another episode about the family member. Well, you guys didn't know if it was a family member, but like the person who was what in your closet or something, just keeping tabs.
Yeah, I talked about that in the witchy episode.
Yeah.
Ever since I was small,
Yeah.
I would like wake up in the middle of the night and feel like someone was staring at me out of my closet. And like it's different from like a normal nightmare because I would feel like frozen in bed because like if I normally had a nightmare, I would go get in bed with my parents. Like that was normal.
Mm-hmm.
But like with these instances, I was terrified. I was frozen.
Yeah.
And so I would just like hide under the covers and try to go back to sleep. And I was actually talking to my grandma about it. My mom's mom, so like that side of the family. And
Okay.
she said she had the same experience growing
Yeah.
up.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like your family members are just kind of see, and that's what's interesting to me is that I feel like none of my ghosty experiences have been my family
Yeah.
or like people that I've known or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just been like,
General.
yeah, like who the heck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Like we had a nice ghost in Canada. Well,
Okay.
there were like a couple, but the one that I remember so strongly, I was home alone and I was in the basement because that's where the office was, and I was playing my Rapunzel game
Okay.
on the computer, and it was my Barbie Rapunzel game.
Nice.
It was the best one, and I can't remember why. I just decided that it was too dark, and so I talked to myself,
Yeah.
and so I was like, I need to turn a light on, and the lights came on, and I just sat there and I went, thank you. And then I didn't know if I should because I wanted to run upstairs,
Yeah.
but then I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah.
Like somebody just turned the lights on for me, and I'm just gonna be ungrateful.
Did you have as a kid the same fear of the basement that I had?
No. Yes, especially my grandma's basement
Yeah.
had one of those pole lights
Uh-huh.
that you had to
Go downstairs to pull.
go downstairs in the dark, walk into the center of the room, and then pull it.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was peak. Someone's chasing me up the stairs.
Yes.
That was I
Yes.
all but refused to go into
I
that
hated it.
basement.
I would sprint up the stairs every time.
Yes.
Every time.
Yeah. Even if I'm being honest, even at my dad's house, even though his basement is finished,
Yeah.
basically. It's never been a spooky basement.
Mhm.
There's always been a room and a bathroom and
Well, and the thing is, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but our basement, I mean, it wasn't 100% finished, but we had living space down there.
it's not like the place where you put all the canned peaches
Right.
and that's what lives down there.
Right.
But it still scares the shit out of me,
Yeah,
even as
and,
an adult.
And I spent tons of time down there because
Yeah.
that was where we had our big screen TV.
Yeah.
And so we would play video games all day down there. And I was fine, but turning off the lights to go upstairs.
No. I did appreciate at my dad's house there was a light switch at the top too.
Yeah.
So
So we had that, I think. But we also had, because there was if you went down the stairs and you went straight, there was sort of back halls.
yeah.
So there was a hallway to the right that was where our food storage was.
Okay.
And then if you went to the left, it kind of wrapped around the corner to where a laundry area was.
Okay.
And there were a couple of pole lights in those areas.
Yeah.
And then there was a light at the bottom that lit the big room where our living area was.
Okay.
And so if someone had left that light on, you had to run down there in the dark to go do it.
I would not be volunteering for that.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not gonna be me.
It freaked me out. I didn't like it.
Yeah, for sure. Did you have a story about the flooding basement?
Our basement did flood.
But there was some sort of latch.
Oh, no, that was my grandparents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have that story.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, tell that story. Clearly, I need to hear it again.
I don't remember the details of what happened, but they think they pissed off another witch or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because shortly after that interaction, they came home one day, when nobody had been home, and all of the doors and windows were locked. There was no sign of forced entry or anything like that. And they came in, and it was really weird because it was this was winter in Michigan, so it was freezing in the house, and they're like, that's weird. And so they went downstairs to check on the furnace, and the basement had flooded. And so they investigated, and they found out it was because there was there's the drip tray for the furnace
Mm-hmm.
that was welded on. So there was no way that was coming off. That had been ripped off, so all of the water was leaking all over the floor.
So weird.
And the furnace had been turned off,
Mm-hmm.
which my grandfather was the only one who was even physically capable of turning the furnace off.
That's wild.
Because you had to get a giant wrench, and it was up super high and really hard to turn for the switch.
Uh-huh.
And they were just there's no way that this could have
Yeah, so
happened by accident,
they pissed someone off.
and it kept happening. So, like, they fixed it, and then it happened again and again for, like, 6 months.
No, that's weird. They definitely pissed someone off for
Yeah.
sure.
That house was definitely haunted, and, like, I honestly, I should talk to my uncle because I know he has more stories that I don't know. But, I know one of when he was, like, a teenager and he was home alone, and he had purposely left the light in the garage on,
Mhm.
um, I think so that it would be lit when they got home or whatever, I don't know.
Okay.
But so he had purposely left that on when he came home, and then had been, like, hanging out or whatever, and then he went to, like, check all the doors to make sure everything was locked before he went to bed,
Mhm.
and the light in the garage was, like, a pole light. It wasn't, like, on a timer or anything,
Okay, yeah,
so, like, it couldn't have turned itself off, but when he
yeah,
went into the garage, it was off. So
yeah.
he turned it back on again and then went to check something else. I think the TV had turned itself back on.
See, that's freaky. That's one thing that freaks me out, like, more than almost anything is, like, if, like, a radio or a TV or some sort of, like, electronic turns on, that's gonna freak me out.
Yeah, so he went and turned that off, and then he went back to lock the door to the garage, and the light was off again.
Oh, so leave it off.
Yeah.
That's what I would
So
do.
he got his dog, and he got the hell out of there, and he spent the night at his friend's house.
Yeah, that's valid. I would do the same. My mom, I feel like I've told you a little bit about the Rockwall house.
Yes.
Okay. That house. So my mom, she lived in Rockwall and she was like renting this house.
I stayed there once.
Okay, so here's the thing. Nothing ever happened
Mhm.
unless I think you were alone.
Mm.
So I was home from college for the summer, so I was like sleeping in the office type thing, like
Yeah.
on an air mattress. And my little brother was over at his dad's, and I knew that he was going to be coming home later that afternoon.
Okay.
It was probably like 9 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
I'm just chilling in my room on the bed, and I hear, Dad, Dad. And I was like, I didn't even hear him get home. Like, I thought he wasn't supposed to be home until like 1 o'clock. And why is he calling for his dad?
Yeah.
It sounded like a child. And so I went out of my room and I was like, Gage. And then I realized that all of the lights were off and that nobody was in the house. And I was like, I heard it so clear. And it wasn't like a child outside. It was like right outside my
No.
door.
No.
Yeah. And so I just like shut the door, went back in the room.
I'd be
Didn't come.
so
I
scared.
did not come out until Gage actually got home. And then he got home and I was like, hey, so like you weren't like here earlier or anything, right? And he goes, no, why? And I was like, and he goes, did you hear something? And I said, yeah. And he goes, oh, yeah, this house is haunted. And I was like, what do you mean? Okay, so then he told me this story. I'm like nervous now. This story freaks me out. Okay, so he got out of bed one night at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, went out to just get some water. And all of a sudden he hears, get back to bed. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And said that it absolutely was not our mom's voice. At that point in time, it was just him and her in the house. And so he said he like ran to the bathroom and locked himself in the bathroom and stayed there all night. He had so many stories from this house. It was insane. But they only ever happened. And the thing was, is like at first, my mom was like, no, it's not haunted. And then we started talking about it and she was like, it's not haunted. It's not. And then we kind of started to realize that like she had heard things too.
Uh-huh.
It was a freaky ass house. And I was really glad that I was only there for like 2 or 3 months because it was.
I wonder if like a family died there.
That's kind of what I'm wondering because the kid and the mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my question for you. Because I was talking about this with my friends not too long ago. Do you think that, because like people like Kellen, right?
Uh-huh.
He's like, ghosts. I
Uh,
don't know if he doesn't think that they're real, but he definitely did when we were growing. Like he definitely did not think that they were real while we
mm.
were growing up. So, do you think that people who don't think that ghosts, like they don't believe in ghosts, do you think that it's because do you think that they don't see ghosts because they don't believe in them? Or do you think that they don't believe in them because maybe they're just not as receptive and they've just like they don't have the same experiences? Or like maybe they're like less than ours?
I think maybe a little of both.
Okay.
I think like good ghosts and stuff, if you like they're not going to expend the energy on someone who isn't going to believe them
Okay.
cuz that I mean that wouldn't be worth it unless they
Sure.
want to like mess with them, right?
Sure.
On the other hand, I think a person who doesn't believe in ghosts is going to go to more of an effort to explain whatever experiences
Okay.
that they did have.
Uh-huh.
And so they're going to dismiss them.
Okay.
So it's like, even if they did have experiences, they would find a way to explain it. And they're probably also less likely to because it would be a waste of time for the ghost.
Well, I think I just kind of wonder if like maybe for them, like for Kellen, maybe he's not gonna like see or feel a presence.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll hear something, but it's easy to explain sounds away,
right.
especially when you have animals.
Exactly. Or like, like if you get chills, you're like, oh, well, it's just the air vent.
Yes. I think that's kind of what I was thinking too. But I didn't know because they asked me that and I was like, "Hey, you know what? That's actually a good question."
Yeah, I think it's both.
I think so too. Now, as you know,
Mm.
we're Disney fans.
Oh,
Disney adults. I actually just watched a video on the Tiki Talks.
ticky tacky.
On the Tiki Talkie room. Um that okay, so it was like this guy and he was talking to like another guy and the guy worked at Disney. I'm
Okay.
really good at explaining this.
Yeah,
And,
riveting stuff.
and was asking about if there were any like haunted rides at
Okay.
Disney.
Are there?
Winnie the Pooh.
What?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh. He said he was like, I would rather walk through Haunted Mansion at night
Than Winnie the Pooh?
than Winnie the Pooh.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't get into like why and like what things had happened,
Uh-huh.
but I think that's really funny because if you feel frightened surrounded by Winnie the Pooh,
Yeah.
then there's
Yeah.
definitely
There's got to be something.
there was also another one that I think I remembered. Some ghost of some girl.
I would
I
be
probably should have done the research before. I'm like, I know there is one.
I would be really surprised if the Pirates one isn't because there is an actual human skeleton.
But that one is an Imagineers.
Yeah, but like wouldn't you want to haunt your favorite ride?
Oh, so like you're not saying like a bat like a scary haunt.
No.
No, I for sure think that he's because it's on a bed frame.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, in the Disneyland Pirates ride, there's like that scene where there's like the skeleton sitting on the like chest of treasure, like the big pile of gold and stuff. And I think it's a bed frame. Like it's like in a bedroom.
Okay.
And it's the headboard of the bed frame. There's a skull and crossbones on it. And that is has it been proven?
I think they verified
I
it.
think so too. But that it's one of the Imagineers who worked on Pirates.
Yeah.
It's his skull.
Because he wanted to.
Yeah.
Like that was what he asked for.
That would be the sickest way to like memorialize.
Well, and like you're guaranteed to tie yourself to it.
Yeah. And
'Cause-
like I worked so hard on this.
Yeah.
Look what I did. Now I get to see everybody enjoying what I made.
Like, of course I would haunt it.
100%. But in like a good way.
Yeah.
Well, but it would be kind of funny to haunt it in a freaky way too, because that's a
Well,
ride
just-
that you could totally
just
do
for
that.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's already like a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, watch this.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be super cool. If you could pick one Disney ride to haunt.
I don't think it's I think you need to ask me that question at Christmas
At
time
the end of our trip.
because there's so many rides I haven't been
I
on
know. Okay, if you could pick one place to haunt.
at Disney.
No. Just like
Oh,
anywhere.
in general.
Yeah, just anywhere.
Ooh.
One place that you had to be stuck in.
Okay. Do you have one that you can think of?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, it would probably just be Disney. If I'm being honest. Or like maybe like
Fair.
a beach or something.
Rome.
Like a ooh. But like, okay, you'd have to be tied to like one building.
Mm. So it'd have to be like you can't be tied to like a city.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That is a hard one.
That's really
I don't
hard.
know why I asked it because I don't think that I can answer it.
That's hard.
Like just be stuck in one.
Like, where have I been that I even liked that much?
Right? I know, because I feel like no matter where you were, you would get sick of it eventually. So I'm trying to think of like maybe like a movie theater
Yeah.
because you could entertain yourself. That
Yeah.
would be endless movies. You'd get to see you'd have, I don't know if ghosts like need to eat, but like there's lots of snacks.
See, I feel like Disney's still the right answer because there's so much to do.
That is endless entertainment, but you'd have to pick a park. If you were at Disneyland, you could do both parks.
Yeah, because they're connected.
Yeah, but if you were at Disney World, you would have to pick a park.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a park that I could just be at
All the time.
all the time.
That's true.
I know, because after a while, that's why I'm saying a movie theater. Because after a while at Disney, you've seen all the shows.
That's the thing about movie theaters, though. They don't cycle through movies that fast.
Sometimes they do. Also, you have like 10.
Yeah, but like.
That's true, but what do you do in between the movies?
Yeah.
Just hang out?
Haunt the popcorn machine?
Yeah. That is true, because at Disney, you'd get more snacks.
When there's always something going on.
There's like events.
You know?
You'd have a lot of roaming space if
Yeah.
you haunted a park.
Yeah.
I think that I would I think maybe I would do Disneyland. I would haunt Disneyland over Disney World because you could have both parks.
So you have more options.
I think so.
That's fair.
I don't know. That's a hard question. I just need entertainment.
Or we cheat and say you can go to any of the parks.
Well, if that's the case, then yeah. Then yeah, we're
I
good.
mean, a ghost could get on the Skyliner.
Well, but the thing is like then you're like brought back. That's what happens, I think, when they try to leave their space that their like soul is tied to is they like they take one step too far and then it's just
Okay, but what about like ghosts that haunt like a homestead where it's like acres?
well, but that's like a property.
Disney's a property.
You're not wrong.
Like,
You have a point.
you could get on a monorail.
Yeah, or a bus,
Yeah.
or the Skyliner.
Yeah.
Can you hitch a ride? Can you be a hitchhiking ghost?
Facts. I'd be a hitchhiking ghost.
I would. You can ride with a family to the next park if you wanted to.
Be you and Gus.
Huh?
That's his name, right?
Did you say Gus?
Yeah.
I thought you said guest. I
Gus.
was like, I thought you were like going for like a BR guest.
I
and
was like, did I get it
"What?"
wrong?
No, yeah, yeah. No, Gus is one of them for
Yeah.
sure.
Gus is your favorite. No?
Mm. It's Ezra.
Ezra. Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll let it go this one time. Don't you ever forget it again. Ezra's my guy, man. I don't know. He just wants me so bad. No, every single time that I ride the Haunted Mansion, save maybe 1 or 2 times, and I have ridden that ride a lot of times.
Yeah.
I always get him in my buggy. It's always Ezra.
He likes you.
That's what I'm saying. He wants me. I'm like, stop.
Stop it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was there anything else that we really wanted to talk about?
I don't think so.
Spooky
I'm
season.
excited for Halloween.
Yes.
We're gonna go to Scarborough. I did officially get it off.
Okay. So we're going to do that, and we're going to let you guys know how it goes.
Yeah, we'll tell you about it. We'll see.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. And hopefully it's cute because they have a hayride and I want to do a hayride and because I've never done a hayride before.
What?
Did you not know that? I've never done a hay.
What?
Mm-mm. I don't even
You
really
poor little child.
know what it is.
A hayride?
Yeah. What is it?
It's just like a hay wagon that you sit in, like on a tractor.
Well, I guess if you count the one that took me from the parking lot to the concert,
No.
I think that's the only really one.
Oh, you poor baby.
I mean, unless maybe I went on one as a child and I don't remember. But I will say I definitely don't have any memory of doing a real
Well, I'm really excited now.
to go on a hayride.
Yeah, I didn't know this was gonna be your first hayride.
Yeah, the first one that I remember.
That's adorable.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully it's a good time.
Yeah.
You're gonna look cute.
One there's a minute with you. That's what I feel like. My brain is wanting to put hayride into sleigh ride.
Yes.
But I can't find any other lyrics. So that's what it just mustered up.
There you go. That's what you get.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, that's our Spoopysode.
We'll let you go.
Well, not yet.
Oh.
We have social media plugs to do.
Oh.
Follow us on social media.
We're funny.
What are we?
We are on Instagram, we're Two Dumb Bitches.
Spelled out.
On TikTok, I think we're also Two Dumb Bitches.
I think we're also two dumb bitches.
We have an email if you want to say hi. I don't know what you'll say to us, but
But you can.
it's Two Dumb Bitches, but with no I.
I think it's pod after
And pod, yes.
Two dumb bitches pod. No,
No
I.
Thank you.
At Gmail.
At Gmail.
We're
at
doing
Gmail.
really well at this.
Yeah. Shut up.
Okay, bye.
You butthole.
Bye.
Bye.
Every villain is lemons.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember. One butthole.
I'm fucking delicious.